Really? Well, uh, I'll help you out. Okay, this is a unique week for us, coming off the bye and getting the work done that we have. A big trip coming up, and I'm really pleased with how we worked. A lot of energy. Guys feel good. We saw a number of guys get back to the practice field today, so we're going to go in pretty healthy and in pretty good shape under the circumstances. And so had a good week, and looking forward to this trip and the challenge that we're going to face with the Giants. And we know it's going to be tough.
What's the benefit of kind of shifting things up a little bit like you did this week?
We have, because of the week, we have a chance to work really hard during the week, also maximize the rest part of it from last week and this week, and really help us a little bit on the travel days. All we're really doing. It's a big trip.
How's Michael Bennett?
He practiced today, made it through it, and is a little sore, but he made it through all of the work. So he looks like he's ready to go.
Jeremy Lane, what's his?
He got back on the practice field for really the first time in a couple of weeks, and it's good to see him out there. Well, I got to see how that, we got to assess how that work affected him. But that was great to get him back out.
Is there anything new on Cliff Averill? I heard some stuff yesterday.
No, we haven't done the business part of this yet, but we've already talked to Cliff about putting him on the IR list, and that'll happen whenever we get to the business part of it.
Is the decision on whether to have surgery or not, or what's the decision?
Well, we're not there. We're not there yet. Cliff's still working and taking information in to figure out what's best. We don't know that yet.
Coach, you talked about the challenges. Talk about just the challenges of playing in that environment on the road against those Giants.
Yeah, it's a great place to play. The fans are awesome and historic and all that, and the way that they can elevate can make it really difficult. It's always a hard place to play. But we respect the heck out of it, and we're going to try to go out there and play the kind of football we want to play, even under the circumstances. It looks like we're going to get pretty good weather, and so we're fortunate in that regard, and we'll try to make the most of it.
Looked like Quentin Jefferson was back out here for you. Can he play with that at this point?
Yeah, he can play. He can play with that, so he is available to us.
What was it?
With Cliff, what specifically is it? A stinger in his neck?
I'm not officially telling you because I don't officially know. He's got concerns, and I don't know the medical part of it. Even though I saw the X-rays and all that kind of stuff, I can't tell you nothing. Sorry.
CJ Procise make it through okay? Or?
He did, and I'm anxious to see how he comes out tomorrow from the work. He made it through the week. He had a little setback on the first day, just was uncomfortable, but made it through practice, made it through the next day, and made it through today. So that's a really good sign. Gives us a chance to possibly have him available.
Marcus Smith and Naz Jones, what's their situation?
Both those guys bounced back and we're fine today. And so like I said, a lot of guys bounced back on the field today, so we're in pretty good shape going the weekend.
Is there a decision on who's going to start at left guard?
Yeah.
With Cliff not here for a while, just the opportunity for guys to kind of step up and fill in behind Frank and the rotation.
Yeah, it's really it does accentuate Frank's opportunity. He gets more play time, and we're excited for him to get as many snaps as we can. But also Marcus Smith really has to jump up and rotate in there, which is really good. And we're fortunate that we have him. He'll be part of the. Really, will take a lot of Cliff's rushes on third down stuff. So we're fortunate that he came and he's worked out well, and he's fitting in fine.
Did you get more out of Brandon maybe than you thought you would for a guy that just came up off the practice squad?
Yeah, really. He jumped back onto the active roster immediately and got some plays and did a nice job. We were really pleased with his. He had a very good week with us going into it, but then he did a nice job in the game too. So really pleased, and so he is available to us also.
With Quentin, are you surprised he's able to go for you? I think you said you thought he'd be out about 4 weeks or so. With Jefferson, the hand.
Yeah, everything worked out great, and he was out here battling, so he's ready to go. And it's not one of those real cumbersome wraps that they're putting on that guys get sometimes, so he's got a chance to help us. Surprised by that.
Chris Richard yesterday talked about getting Sheldon Richardson out of the mindset of what he was doing in New York's defense in the 3-4, in this defense in the 4-3. Can you elaborate a little bit on that?
It's just emphasis in scheme and the technique stuff. There's a little more heavy alignments and stuff like that. We're more of a shade alignment team and gap control team. He's done all of those things at one time or another, but it's just the emphasis of it, and it just helps him. I think as he's been with us, you can see he's much freer, much more in control of what's going on. Understands the calls and what we're trying to get out of him. He's doing well. He had a great game last time out, and we'll hopefully we just keep building on that.
With Cliff, how much of a concern is it that he may never play again?
We have to wait and see on that. You know, that's really up to the docs and Cliff and all that kind of stuff. And you know, I'm 1,000% support of whatever we need to do here to help him. And so that's why we're taking our time. The IR thing gives him, you know, 6 weeks at least to figure whatever else we can figure out. And but he's not sure which is best for him right now, and he's trying to find that out. And we're giving him, hopefully, you know, a good sense and a comfort that, you know, we're going to support it all the way throughout and figure out what's best and do that.
Is there a possibility he could come back this season?
I don't know that. Yeah, so I guess that means yes. You know, but we'll wait and see. We got plenty of time to figure it out.
Anything else?
It's kind of a tough question from the back row, Dan. All right, see you guys.